I'm Dalton Weens. I'm the VP of Operations here at Trailtech in Gravelbourg. We're going for a quick tour of the shop to show how we build our trailers at Trailtech. We're in the small Fab Shop at the moment. You can see 3 jigs here. These are called our flip jigs. We build the trailer upside down. It allows us to put in the best quality welds in the flat position. The trailer goes right side up, and again, put the welds in as many as possible in the flat position to get the best quality welds. See, this is our standard trailer jig. The second jig there is dump trailers, and the third jig is truck decks. It's gonna be a lot louder in here. This is the main Fab Shop. All of our larger trailers are built in here, triaxles, air rides, air brake, combine trailers. All the heavy equipment that needs cranes to lift the component parts into place is built in this shop. So this is what they're building today. TD320 is tandem dually, 3 axles, 20,000 pounds. So this thing is going to be a 60,000 pound trailer capacity. Okay, so this is shipping, receiving, and parts. As you can see, we got a lot of parts on the shelves here. We like to say we always have anything a customer may need if they have a failure in the field. Never 100%, but we try our best to make sure we have everything that could possibly go wrong so a customer minimizes their downtime. We're here on the prep side of the paint shop. This is where everything gets ready to go in. You see that big booth right there? That's actually 3 bays in a row. As soon as it's finished prep, it rolls into the prime booth. They do the first coat of primer. Then there's another set of doors. We move it. There's a rail system in there. If we can get in, I'll show you the rail system. And you just roll it into the next bay. You do the finish paint at that point. Then you roll it into the oven where we actually bake on our paint. It speeds up the cure time to like 40 minutes instead of 3-4 days. Basically doing the similar job that I was saying. She's done chipping, I'm guessing. And now she's just sanding out the corners to make sure that there's, again, it's critical that there's nothing left behind for the primer to bond to. So if there's a little bit of rust in the inside corner that Anthony maybe didn't get when he was blasting, because that's a pretty tough angle, we'll hit it with a little bit of sandpaper to clean it up to make sure that when we prime it, it bonds real nice. In the Fab Shop, we saw the 2 halves, inner and the outer, of the tilt deck. Here you see it assembled. So if you look straight down here, you can see the outer is this, inner is this, and then this straight down here is the hinge that it pivots on. One other thing Trailtech does is put these fender guards in here. If you're loading whatever, truck, car, tractor, the odds of hitting the fender and bumping it out of square, it happens a lot because I've done it to my trailer. These help stiffen it up, give you a little bit of extra protection from a rub with the tire. I just remembered, it was pointed out to me on one of my first days here. You'll notice all these wiring mounting harness bolts. In the summer, it's not that big a deal, but in the winter, spring and fall, when you get road salt, grime, and ice hanging on those wires, they can actually tear away from the frame, and that's how you can end up with a failure. So Trailtech puts in the extra work to make sure that that's not going to be an ongoing issue for the customers. So as you can see, the QC team dragged him back out of the main Fab Shop to do a little bit of cleanup on some stuff that we didn't like. That honestly, it's what's interesting is when you see it out here, there's not much to see, but as soon as you put primer and finish paint on, any little flaw like that stands out like you wouldn't believe. So we try and fix it all before it goes in and provide the customer with the nicest look and finish product that we can. This is, the guys must have just finished spraying finish here. We can do multiple colors. Black is just Trailtech stock color. Then as we saw, that's on the other side of that door is prime, on the other side of this door is the oven. As soon as that oven is cleared out, we open the doors, shove these three truck decks in, and fire up the oven. So this is the finishing department. After everything comes out of bake, these guys jump all over it. They get the lights installed, the wiring, the truck decks, the boards for the decks. So you'll see he's drilling through the wood and through the metal subframe below, so that when they run screws in, it'll be anchored nice and tight.
For more information on Trailtech trailers, please contact your local Flaman distributor.